Backstage.
Yeah, nigga. Fake ass nigga.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK, too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the niggas wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a whole study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the shawty and I show her. She could never get a priest hoeing. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with that fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And that sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bitch muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, that clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Commanding general get a damn order, but ain't nothing me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close combat. Nigga, I popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gon' be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage. Dirties, bust their head.
ODing on a beat, Narcan flow. Got my... We outside. We outside with it. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One West sleeve stretch, do it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing, click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block, tell them shooters they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving halos, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out of space, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up, all cause my delivery. I be on that prime shit, take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir, treat you like the Ukraine. Invade your little city, now you boating like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle, I got new aim. Fresh kick, spit with the blick, not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got that Ruger 5 and 7, that's my boot thing. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I don't talk hardly, be there when you call me. Send them Philly clippers at your head like a baldy. Chopper get to rolling down your block like a Harley. No, this ain't a big hog, this the big dog.
In your city, swinging through the jungle like it's pitfall. In the water wading, marching to my cadence. Big burst of thunder in my hands like I'm reading. Shitty Mortal Kombat sounds, but I ain't playing.
Look 'em in the eye before the war like a weigh-in. I'm up in the AM, politicking movements with that Draco from the vid because it's proven. Waiting on my brother how to bid, he ain't do shit. That's how life go. Win some, you lose. Seen a little nigga beat a big nigga out his shoes. Seen that nigga come back, pull up with a gun strap, rob everybody outside, told him run that. We outside, that temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, outside, yeah, we outside. Before the COVID.
A lot of people from Ukraine, a lot of Asians, a lot of Afghanistani and immigrants coming into this country, and they don't deal with the same, you know what I'm saying, issues. How does that part of things make, you know what I'm saying, affect you?
Yeah, I feel like it's very personal, you know, when you have everyone, you know, coming here for what's considered the American dream, but you only pick on one specific race and one specific location of where, if you're Mexican, I absolutely hate you, and if you're Mexican and you look this color or you look this way, then, you know, your dream is not valid, but this white person's dream is valid, or this lighter person's dream is valid. It feels very personal, and it feels very, very traumatizing that by the skin color or where you were born, like, you no longer kind of deserve this, like, humane respect, you know. That's very tough. That's the reason why a lot of our Mexican brothers and sisters live in fear for ages. A lot of them pass away from undiagnosed diseases because just by us looking Mexican, just by us having Mexican names, showing up to the hospital, to clinics, to bus stops, like, that automatically gives us, you know, a disadvantage that unfortunately kills us in the long run. You know, whether it's mental health issues. A lot of our people suffer from really bad mental health issues because if you're in a classroom and you're Mexican, you're instantly looked as uneducated. If you're speaking Spanish at a grocery store, you're gonna get looked at to make sure you're not stealing something, that you're not, you know. When Trump called us all rapists, like that in of itself is so inhumane. And, you know, you kind of see him go to these people to, you know, send back criminals, but yeah, we have shootings in schools every single other day, and a lot of them are white, you know, but it's because they're white that we're not doing something about it. But then you have Mexicans who, you know, after the Lake and Riley Act that was just, you know, passed at the federal level, if you get accused, not even sentenced, if you're accused of a crime, you can be, like, instantly deported and detained. That's if I'm walking down the street and someone says, hey, she stole something from the gas station. I didn't necessarily have to steal it. I can be taken in and I can fully be deported. So that in of itself is targeted, it's inhumane, it's unjust. And I think that Trump hates Mexicans because I feel like he sees the power that Mexicans hold, and he sees how much Mexico helps this country, and I think he wishes that this country could run without Mexicans, and he wants to prove that, you know, Mexicans don't really hold the power. But I think he knows that a lot of Mexicans, like I said, grow your crops, run your businesses, and have a lot of, you know, very, very educated people, and that's why he's scared, and that's why he targets us. But you know, we're here, and I think we're not gonna go anywhere. We have too many deep-rooted just passion for this country, and a lot of us love this country. You know, we can, as much Mexican as we are, like, we are thankful to this country. I'm thankful for, you know, the health insurance, for instance. That's something that my parents would have never been able to get in Mexico, you know, for the education that I received, for the privileges that I've gotten in this country. So we don't hate this country. We love this country. We just want to be able to be a part of it, and we want to be able to get taken serious and to, you know, live a healthy lifestyle without being scared every single day of whether or not we're worthy of being here. You know, you don't have to be an attorney, you don't have to be an engineer to deserve everyday rights. Like, you can just be someone that sells fruit outside of this building, and you still deserve to get treated like a human, not even a citizen, a human. Humanity is being lost with Donald Trump as president. We are, no longer getting looked at as whether or not we're human. It's what do you have to offer to this country, and are you worthy enough to be here? And that completely, I feel like, as much as he claims, to fear God, and I think that's bullshit, because God would be so disappointed in him and everybody else that thinks that, only a certain amount of people deserve to be here.
One Westboro.
Right. Everything is lawful. Westworld.
The pressure on, I remember bringing nothing home. Make it little just to make it known. Steady, ready, better watch your tone. When I was 5'7", I was breaking bone. 5'7", now I want the chrome. 9'11", I was in my zone. Lose the argument or lose your dome. Keep cool, ain't no running up. Damn, now I'm coming up. They coming to kiss me, you dumb or what? You drawing, you done enough. They told me don't rush it, just wait my time. Paying attention, I see the signs. Coming right to me like Amazon. No time for distractions, I'm on the grind. Little shorty, your ticket, she know she fine. Got a couple of so never mind. They throwing the shade cause they know I shine. Reason I'm going in overtime. You stuck in your ways, you keep fantasizing. I just go get it, don't think about it. Don't make it an issue, it ain't a problem. Not too much talking, just organizing. One Westward, no way around it. Heavy, so you know I'm grounded. Too sturdy, I'm well rounded. Tunnel vision, I don't see a challenge. Get a minute, I'm killing it. Case closed, I don't need a gavel. Know you hate it, don't even matter. New page, still the same time.
People might, but just never forget that I do not. Always have that fresh in your mind. That I feel absolutely nothing for your pain and your problem. Because I know that all of your pain and problems are a test to make you stronger.
But that's how humans kind of think about things.
No, it is. So that's why I want to get past the simple argument of that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's really the track record. It's really like, we didn't pop a hole in the ozone layer. We don't hunt animals to extinction. We don't have the pesticide companies that's destroyed. We don't run Monsanto. We don't run British Petroleum. We haven't, created a transatlantic slave trade for one specific group of people, ripped their heritage from them, so on and so forth. But it just so happens that all those crimes fall up under the person who is described as that complexion.
Right. But then when I feel like making the generalization, it's not necessarily healthy, because just subconsciously you're creating a filter that is seeing things as black and white, when the issue, even though it's not a balance, it's not true justice, there's not true balance here, it does subconsciously kind of create a more divided point of view and a less nuanced point of view. And it is a very nuanced situation when it comes to, black and white. It's a tricky thing.
But we've already been divided. We're divided Democrat and Republican. We're divided by age. We're divided by sex. America's been divisive since its inception.
It's true.
There's never a time where it's been unified. And I've never seen to me, nature, it's natural to be divided. I don't see crows hanging with pigeons. You get in a microscope, there's certain amoebas that don't hang out with other amoebas. The same people hang with the same people. And it just so happens when we decide to mix with your culture eats us alive. It just so happens that we were stronger as a people segregated than we were integrated.
Well, it tends to be. America's also was considered to be a melting pot.
Do you have a question too?
Oh, yeah.
No sweat. If you do, just know you're welcome. Good.
The beautiful idea that was never put into practice properly. America was supposed to be a place where any culture could come and be welcomed. And in many ways, no, but that was what was, initially.
When?
The whole country was taken over by immigrants, basically. There were native people here. Immigrants showed up. Not all of them came from the same source. But right now, is it just white people that exist in this country?
But what I'm saying is, okay, when the immigrants got here, the first thing that they did was eradicate either the indigenous populations, enslave them, strip them of their culture.
Right.
You understand?
Well, like today, right now.
Okay. Today, right now, there's still
half my coworkers are from South America.
Right. And you know what happens if they don't have papers? They're getting put inside cages.
But they happily came over here to live what they think is the American dream that's still alive and well. To them, it's more alive than it is in my heart.
So what they're doing is they're trying to carve out a piece of the economy.
Exactly.
That's the opportunity that they see. But you know what? But they also have to come here and be subjected to being a second or third class citizen.
I don't disagree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have the practices of nepotism. They don't have intergenerational wealth. The actual society wasn't built to help them advance. It was built for them to chop potatoes in the kitchen. Do you see what I'm saying?
I do. I absolutely do see what you're saying. But just the same, there is like, this is still a country where there is, it's not all a uniform. I'm not saying the powers that be. I absolutely get the people running the shit show. They are, like, I don't know, secret, you know, the ultra rich. I don't actually know these faces, the ones who are actually pulling strings. Because we have a puppet.
But you
we have an orange puppet right now.
Do you know who the majority of them are?
If I had to guess, I would guess they were white.
They would be white.
Right? I would guess.
They would be white.
Totally.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's why when the United States Constitution was written, since we're talking about American and its inception, it was created under the guise that all men were created equal, but that was literally strictly for white landowners, which is why that I'm saying that when they decide to invite anybody over, they don't invite them over with the notion of partaking in that. They invite them over as workforce. They invite them over as to feast on in capitalism. And it just so happens that there's certain groups of people who are able to assimilate easier than others. But there's other groups, like, for example, Asians got an anti-hate bill passed in 2 weeks. You get me?
I do.
Like nobody's, and this is what blows my mind. Who do you think is the number one illegal immigrant in America?
The number one is in the most vilified or the most sought after?
So I guess you could go vilified or based off of, you know what I'm saying? I'm asking number wise, but who would you think in your mind, right, would be considered the number one illegal immigrants right now?
Well, pretty much South Americans.
That's what you would think, right? Yeah. Do you know it's actually Asians?
Wait, in what sense though do you mean?
In numbers, in the amount, in the percentage. And the reason why you don't know that is because the media isn't running into Chinese restaurants or even the Asians that are East Indian. They're not running into the Dunkin' Donuts. They're not running into the gas stations and putting them in cages, but they are to the South Americans and Mexicans. This is who's being targeted. So what I'm saying is that they are doing this to a specific group of people while the other people are not being targeted. And then now this also ties into the argument of you saying that we're still not divided. This country's never been unified.
I'm not saying that it's unified. I'm saying that that whether or not it's balanced or fair, there is a coexistence of many different races going on in this country. And it's not the same brutality that there used to be. It's far from perfect. The brutality might just be well disguised right now. Might still be, you know, just as brutal in certain aspects, but this is not like, I mean, to me, the 60s was like the time when everything could have potentially gotten fixed in this country.
Well, back to you made a point about it being like the richer people, right?
Yeah.
Well, I can make an argument that it's not only like rich white people that do damage, but majority of it's poor white people.
That do damage?
That do damage. Poor white people are the people who fight rich white people's wars.
Oh, yeah.
And most of the rich white people wars are against minorities. Or like black and Latinos. Have you ever seen who's for ICE raids? Who's like, when you close your eyes and picture a man who's mad about immigration, who you see? I'd be like a poor white man.
Yeah.
Why? Why is he mad?
Well, I mean, pretty much from what he's raised on, the beliefs that he's raised on.
But he's on the ground, and most of them, if I'm not mistaken, they go and work for ICE. Right? Now I'm gonna take it back. And you said like this time is different. It's not different because now you have ICE raiding Home Depot, things like that, right?
This is true. This is
right. And
this is
right when you go raid Home Depot, the Mexicans over there, why they at Home Depot? They there because they're trying to get the tools to build somebody else's house, right? Now, rewind back into slavery, right? The Civil War, who was the majority class that fought the Civil War in the South?
Well, white people.
White people,
Yeah.
poor white people.
Yeah.
Which majority of them, because white people always want to tell me this, did not even own slaves. So why would a white man who can't own a slave because he's so poor fight for slavery? Because you do realize slavery was the reason why he was poor, because the slaves was working for free, right? So why would a poor white man go and fight for something he can't partake in?
The potential that he can partake in it.
The potential. So now in 2025 is the exact same story.
It's similar, but it's not the same.
It is, because who controls if a white man gets a job or not? Is it immigrants?
Who controls? I'm so sorry. Say it again.
Like back then, like we take about slavery, right? Slavery, the point I made about slavery, fast forward now, right? If in a poor white man's mind, he believes that the immigrants is the reason why he don't have a job, right? Do you believe that to be true?
Like, who's in control of the hiring?
Yeah.
No, I'm with you. I absolutely. I don't agree with that.
But they doing damage because the ones who's capturing them at Home Depot is who? The ones working for ICE.
Right.
It's like Trump. Trump is never going to lay his foot in the ghetto. He's never going to lay his foot at Home Depot or Mexican communities. However, he's going to send poor white people to do it.
Totally.
So it's not just the rich white people, it's poor white people who's harming people too.
No, it's true. I mean, it's a system built around fear, and the money speaks more than anything else. And the people running the show, pretty much, I think a lot of people at some point are going to be put in a position with their job where they might do something that they disagree with, but the risk is they're going to lose their job if they don't. And that's.
I think you're an idealist. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like, just from the conversation, like, that we had, like, your initial statement where you spoke about freedom and being an American, you said, well, I believed in the ideologies that they created, but not necessarily the actions that they did. And you could have all the ideas and the notions that you want, but at the end of the day, what someone thinks is not as meaningful as what someone does. What someone says doesn't mean shit if their actions don't match it. So you could have those hopes and those dreams, but we live in reality.
It's true.
And in the reality, we are divided. We have been oppressed, and it's by one specific group of people, which is why when we had that conversation of, if we were, even you yourself said, well, if I had to label anybody,
it's true.
I would think white people are the devil too.
There's nothing false about me saying that.
Good too.
But I do just think the generalizations are a dangerous thing.
But I don't think it is, though, because I think you're speaking from somebody who have never been a victim. Like, if I sit here and seen what white people have done to my people, I'll be wrong and say, well, damn, I gotta watch out for that. Take a lion and a gazelle. Is a gazelle wrong for seeing a lion like, hey, yo, I gotta get out of here?
Of course not.
Of course, like, why not though? Why is he judging the lion simply for being a lion?
But that is purely nature. We have the intelligence to distinguish, our nature.
We could argue that.
I mean, even the fact every single person's skin cell under a microscope is brown.
It's not
white
about
people to black people.
We're not talking about the color of the skin. We're talking about the content of the character.
Right.
So if you know take it off of nature. Why do gazelles run when they see a lion?
Because they represent danger to them.
Because what if lions didn't attack gazelles? What, you think a gazelle would run?
It would change. Yeah, I don't think it would run. It's ingrained in their nature. That's what happens.
So the only reason why we'd be right and not to generalize somebody, if that people stop harming another people, then we'd be right. But as far as we can say in 2025, that didn't change.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Like domestic animals, I think it's around 25 generations. You have to breed an animal in domestic captivity before it stops naturally biting you. That's what we did with dogs. Now we have pet dogs.
That's heavy.
But it's like
so 25 generations to change somebody's nature?
You can change nature, absolutely. And I think you can go both directions.
But you had to domesticate them first.
I think you guys did it in less generations with us.
I think what you just said, you guys. This is what I mean by the generalization.
Here's what I'm saying, right?
That's exactly what I have a problem with.
We have to generalize. It's kind of like, and I know you wanted to say something, so I'm gonna let you in a second. But like, I think that I don't agree with Islam, right? But when Muhammad Ali said something, he said something extremely wise. He said if there was 10,000 snakes coming down a hill, and there was 1,000 snakes that were good snakes that wouldn't bite you out of the 10,000, would you weed out through the snakes to try to find out, or would you close the door and protect yourself from all the snakes?
I got you.
That's what you would do.
Right.
And if this was like a small isolated thing, I would say, yeah, those isolated incidents, you know what I'm saying, do not characterize how we could look at an entire group.
Right.
But when we look through world history and American history, right, the track record for your people is horrendous. And I think that we would be unwise as a people to not generalize based off of hundreds of years. Like, you want to talk about 25 generations. I mean, what is it from 70 AD till now?
I'm with you. But it's still the your people aspect is I don't necessarily think, I wouldn't call it unwise. It's to recognize.
He's trying to gentrify. What do you mean, you people?
Well, honestly, this is my fear of that is because I don't think that it
goes back to my point when I said black people can't be Americans. You're proving it. Because right now, America generalizes everything. Like, you know what? We got to go do something about Iran. We got to go drop bombs. They generalize it like Iran doing this. You think everybody in there doing that?
Right, just because that's how things often
work.
Well,
look at America. Right? It's hard to say something's not right being in America and benefiting everything from what they've done, which goes back into the freedom. Things had to happen to get freedom. So if we looked at ourselves as two separate nations, we would be in a war, historically speaking. You get my point?
I do.